E3 here with a daily update. Thank you so much for your love and your prayers and your support. Feels really, really good. So I'm just going to share some data without overlaying meaning to it. I'll go from there. So there's been increase in pain in the right side of the head and decrease in sensation on the left side of the body for around a week. But last night, it's been getting worse. The pain, it feels like, I don't know if this is true, but it seems like I can feel the tumor on the right side of the head growing. It feels like a deep stabbing pain deep in the right side of my head. And even in the right ear, it feels like there's a needle going in. And then the left side of the body is getting weaker. So I wasn't able to really sleep much last night. I don't want to take the pain pills because one, they don't even help for that long. And then two, the pain just comes back even stronger. And then three, energetically, they just psychologically, they don't feel good. Like it's almost like it's worse than a bad mood, but they put these weird energies into the mind and then I have to resist those energies in addition to the pain. So I'd rather just not take the pain medication. Unless it just got so unbearable, then I would take it. But right now it's almost there, but I'm not taking it. So those are the facts, and I'm not sticking to it. So it's a beautiful practice, like not being in denial about the reality of what's happening in the 3D level with the fact that I have the new tumor growth, glioblastoma, the section of skull that's not on my head, that's abdominal tissue. And the fact that I'm feeling increased pain in the right side of my brain, decreased sensation in the left side of the body. So yeah, I think it's a beautiful experience. I didn't consciously choose it, but it is beautiful. Well, for me personally, it is. I mean, I'm sure for my mom and my dad, it's not always beautiful to see their son in so much pain and so many challenges. But for my soul, like, I don't know if this is going to lead to leaving my body later today. Like, literally, that's what it feels like with what's happening in the right side of my head and the pain levels. Because it could just take going slightly further to have a very serious impact. Right now, I'm still breathing, I'm alive, I am well. But with these serious conditions, the glioblastoma and the tumor regrowth, a lot can change quickly. So it's like the ultimate presence practice. But then at the same time, I have human limitations. So it's not like, well, I guess what I'm trying to share is that I'm trying to stay chill. Like, well, and I am pretty chill. Luckily, I've created a certain amount of integration in my life, in my soul, in my mind, in relationships, in past errors. Some people call them sins. I think one definition of sin is being slightly off the mark. So I've had lots of those in my life. And luckily, the past few years, I've brought them into balance. So I have a certain level of peace in my heart, which I think is helping me deal with this situation. Now, it's still hard to even think about leaving friends, family, leaving them in the physical form. That's been hard. But as far as my soul is concerned, there's a deep level of peace that I've cultivated. Now, that doesn't make the pain any easier, or the challenges, or my desire to, it doesn't make the desire to create beauty, live a long, beautiful life, connect with many people, to assist humanity in raising the frequency of the planet. Now, this contentment I have doesn't change my strong desire to do all of those things and create art, go back to Hawaii and be with Ohana, and all of these things. But yeah, I'm experiencing a lot, as you can imagine. So there are moments where it feels like, well, this is my time. Literally right now, this is my time to leave the body and then just be with that. And then the next moment I realize I'm still here. I'm breathing. Miracles can happen. So staying present with that. But it's definitely not using all of my willpower and force and effort. It might seem like that to some people with how strong I've been, but it's something different. I would say I have like an angel strength. It doesn't come from force. It's something different. So I'm trying to stay connected with that angel strength, which comes from God and comes from my angel guides. I've said this before, but sometimes it feels like a deep, dark, black, painful, inescapable hole. So that's what it's been like for many moments this past year since the brain cancer diagnosis. So I guess I've been kind of forced to train and be present in that inescapable, painful pressure space and feel the love and the light in my heart. I guess that's the only way I could describe it. It's like I call it my unique vibration. It's a vibration that I've felt when I've expressed different forms of love through art, dance, nature, being around awesome people, and many other experiences. So I've felt that unique vibration my whole life. I ran away from it for many years, which I think that was the cause of the glioblastoma in the first place, what I call the escape routine. But I'm grateful I was able to bring that into integration, and now I feel my unique vibration all the time, and it feels like home. And now there are the most extreme challenges I've ever experienced. So it's definitely a paradox, feeling the most integrated, the happiest, the most myself, and then also the closest to death, the closest to pain and leaving the body that I've ever felt. So that's the daily update. And let's finish with an E3 affirmation. You can join me if you'd like. I still am able to move my left arm even though it's losing sensation. So while I have it, I want to use it. This is my left arm. The camera's opposite. So if you want to follow along, you could do it in your own way. This is the way I do the affirmation. I do it just a few times with sincerity and then trust that positive energies will be awakened. And I believe that even just a few seconds of feeling your unique vibration and feeling your heart and feeling love can have a positive impact on the rest of your day and maybe the rest of your life because it's so strong, your love. Okay, let's begin. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic, just as I am, and may you be as well. E3 here, wishing you well.